Evidence shows the big three health habits of eating healthy, exercising regularly, and managing stress have tremendous impact on the prevention and the treatment of disease. As health professionals and health seekers, we know this. And this is the start of the struggle with doing them consistently. The more important those changes are for your survival, the more they send you into the stress state. That threat of health risk can be a great motivator, but the stress state is not built to last, nor is it designed to make you healthy. The more important those changes are, the more you can get stuck in the shoulds, as one of my clients calls that state of knowing what you should do, but not doing it. The human brain is designed to be well now. Well is the opposite physiologic state of stress. Stress is when your brain and your body are trying to get somewhere else, trying to fight or flee or freeze against a threat, whether it's a real threat in the present moment or imagined threat in the future. Well is when you're trusting what is happening right now as your guide, what's happening in your thoughts, your emotions, physical sensations, and your intuition. This is when energy is going into healing, growing, and learning, or in other words, being healthy. When faced with a threat, even if it's a looming health issue, your brain chooses an action based on whether it makes you feel and function better now. Certainly, this can be overridden and you can push through pain and fatigue to get to a goal. But when life gets stressful, your brain is going to look for instant ways to feel better now. That means that health behavior that is stressful, painful, or time consuming will be the first thing to go when life gets stressful. When fear of disease is the motivator and achieving a future health state is the focus, stress will get in the way of behavior change. Adding to that challenge is each time life gets in the way of healthy habits, self efficacy or the belief in one's ability to stick with habits is lowered. In a culture filled with messages and images of how to have the perfect body and eat the ideal meal, we are exposed to constant streams of vicarious experiences that we cannot live up to, and that too lowers self efficacy. After over 3 decades of listening to my clients and patients struggle, it became clear we get this whole behavior change thing backwards. We tell the risks of a health issue and the benefits of changing behaviors, and that uses the stress state, the threat of your health, to fuel motivation. And then we talk about what you should do to treat or prevent it. That may work for a bit, but it will burn out or fade just as soon as a more immediate threat comes along. This is why life gets in the way of doing what you know you should. As I played with integrating movement science and motivation science with mindfulness into conversations about exercising, clients started saying, "That makes so much sense. I can do that." This is how the Be Well Now method was born. This three-step method integrates body and brain science with mindfulness to restore self-efficacy by upgrading exercise, eating healthy, and managing stress into resources to feel and function better now, not just when you reach a health goal. Instead of being derailed by stress, health habits become a resource to reduce stress from day one. The Be Well Now Method podcast addresses the most common challenges with exercising regularly, eating healthy, and managing stress using this method. We start each episode with a brief Be Well Now mindful movement meditation to ensure that you are starting in the well state. Then we use the steps of the method to talk about a topic in a way that uses the well state to motivate. Each episode clears the misinformation that makes lifestyle changes stress producing and complicated and gives you simple ways to do the big three and restore self efficacy. Episodes are inspired by real life examples from myself and other experts in lifestyle medicine. Whether you are a healthcare professional looking to have more powerful, time effective conversations with your clients, or you're an individual wanting to take the stress out of being healthy, you will come away from each episode with simple, evidence based ways to think about and approach the big three in a way that you can be well now. follow the Be Well Now Method podcast so you don't miss an episode.